everybody, and welcome to Expendables News. My name is Veronica, and I am now in Iran, which has sparked another problem in the country since former President Fidel Castro. Comment on the problem or rather them that America will be defying Iran for the arms they are now have them. The problem with this began when Fidel made his statement in the first part of the interview with the Canadian Academy Mecha University, because it based its assessment that Iran is a Muslim country that has millions of soldiers, trained and highly motivated, ready to defend other countries from an alien invasion. As said from the comment, can no longer the war against the Muslim wars is crazy unusual. This word I say in newspaper were unusual and very powerful, has unleashed biggest problem between these two powers. After Cuban leaders claimed that warranted place for a people of the planet to end, imminent danger and problem was that Turkey would become nuclear. I think the world now war according to the power, but who knows? Because I didn't take the word and the soldiers and the solution to respond what he said, but I will let people who are stuck in it. After Castro, first Secretary Communist Party of Cuba, said to remove not only conventional nuclear weapons for the after Castro, first Secretary for the Communist Party of Cuba, said to remove not only the conventional nuclear and weapons for the unsure war base. On the other hand, considers the capitalist system and the fierce economy will not disappear for overnight. But what it happens to everybody, to everyone that what why? Whereas also want to be with an Iran and not to the United States? That every plane is auxiliary. But anyway, back to the other point, I will agree to what he says, Fidel Castro. Well, yet I will agree with those who are against what the former president say. All it is not a responsibility, and you may want sometimes else. But what I will leave you to TV viewers because you are the comments. Until then, the content with you, Cassandra.
Thank you, Veronica, and welcome to Expendable News. As you may know from our previous emissions, Iran has a big issue with its nuclear program. The president of Iran keeps telling to the rest of the world that this nuclear program is for domestic purposes only. But the entire community, with like the P5+1, which is a group composed by the United States, United Kingdom, France, Germany, China, and Russia, they want to resume the talks with Iran about this issue, the nuclear program. They want to clear their doubts and everything. They finally agreed in a date, which is December the 5th, but they still don't know where will this take place. The Western powers are thinking in Switzerland or in Austria, but Iran keeps insisting on Turkey. I'm not really sure why Turkey. Maybe it is about the issue with Turkey being part of the European Union, but I don't know. It may not be, but it's still a problem. Where will the talks will take place? So anyway, as you may know, the UN has been putting some sanctions on Iran because of this nuclear program. The United States Defense Secretary Robert Gates is telling that these sanctions are making an impact on Iran. But the president of Iran, whose name is really hard to say, keeps telling that Iran has shown strength and integrity on these sanctions. And it makes me wonder, if these sanctions are making an impact, why are they still increasing the enrichment of uranium? I don't think it's making an impact. It may be a slow impact, but it's not really visible. The Defense Secretary, Mr. Gates, is telling that this approach, the sanctions, it's the solution to make Iran understand that the nuclear program, it's not okay, it's not good for the community. It's in a socio-economic approach. But Israel, the Prime Minister, Mr. Netanyahu, is saying that in order to make Iran understand that the nuclear program, it's not okay, they need to have a military approach, such as threats. I kind of agree with Mr. Netanyahu on that part, because we've already seen that the economic approach with the sanctions are not making a true impact. Iran keeps increasing the enrichment of uranium. So I know it's harsh, but the military threat is like a possible solution, and it's really harsh, I know, but we shall see. So that's the news from today, and we shall go with our partners, the Arturos.
Hi everybody, and thanks for watching the newspaper, and I hope to like our news because they like me if I like it very much, and more with Cassandra and Arturos, and I love with my parents. And I hope to see other people to give an idea of what the news is. Very fun, and thanks for watching the newspaper. Thank you, and see you soon.
My reflection about this semester is that, well, I really liked Iran and the nuclear program. That topic, it's really interesting. I have to be sincere, I really never cared about the Middle East until now, and I see that it's a really interesting topic. It was really fun, and I actually liked it a lot. And the only problem I had with this project is that the news, the articles were not really advancing on the subject. They were like staying with the same agreements, with the same talks, with the same situation. It kind of bothered me a little, but not too much. But aside from that, I really liked the topic, and I thought the project was actually fun. So there's my reflection.